Okay, making this video for a 2013 Ford Edge EcoBoost, and I don't have very many videos, or I haven't seen any videos on this for the transmission fluid change. And this is for the 2.0 turbo 2013 Ford Edge. And I've been getting a little bit of a notchiness on this car. I actually just purchased it, and so I'm doing the fluid change on the transmission, hoping that it would help. And I'm just gonna let you know what I did. First of all, you're gonna take off this cover, which is sitting right on top right here. And I took off my air box, which is right here. All you need, well, I used a fly head here. I used my small impact, and I took off this bolt here, or loosened it up more than anything. And I took off the box. It'll pop out, but you have to release it. Take off this bolt and this bolt here. That's these two here, okay? And then I actually took off my battery, my negative, right there as well. After you remove this box, for this 2.0 EcoBoost Ford Edge, they don't have a dipstick, and that's where it was confusing me, and I couldn't find it. And it's gonna be that piece right there. I'm pointing it here with the funnel, and I'm actually filling it up right now. And I thought I'd pull out my camera and do this video real quick, because I know there's no videos for it, and I know a lot of people are looking for it as well, because it doesn't have a dipstick and don't know where to fill. Now, this is where you fill as well, okay? So it's gonna be this little cover here, and let me focus this here so you can see on the light. It's that one right there, and I'm trying to get a focus here, and it says Mercon LV, and that's the transmission fluid I'm using.
Daddy,
That's a transmission fluid I'm using, and let me show you. It's right here. This is what I got. Sorry about that. Got a little distracted with my daughter. Like I was saying, this is the transmission fluid that's required. Now, I believe after the 13 or 12, you have to check on your manual. For 13 and up, it's going to be Mercon LV, and anything lower, it's going to be Mercon V. So just make sure you know what you're putting in. But just like the cap says here too, it's Mercon LV, and it says it right there, Mercon LV, transmission fluid only. So that's what I'm doing now. So I took that off, took off this little cap, and now I'm starting to already fill it. Now, I actually did the drain already. I didn't show you guys. Like I said, I just kind of figured I'd rather do this now, because there's no videos whatsoever on it. So let me go down here. Let me show you where this drain plug is. And it's very small. It's not your typical drain plug. And it is gonna be that little one right there. So that's your drain plug. And I don't know if you noticed, but the threads are not all the way in, and that's how I saw it as well when I was removing it. So remember to not over tighten this as well either, because you don't want to screw that bolt up and then you're kind of stuck and not being able to put anything inside of the transmission. So that's your drain plug. So like I said, pretty simple. Just take off your air box, which is this piece here. This is the bottom piece here, and this is your filter. And yeah, that's pretty much it. After you remove that, just take off that little cap. It's pretty simple. It's not a twist off or anything. You just pull straight out. Can't focus that. Yeah, just pull straight out of that little placement there, and that's pretty much it. I'm just trying to grab the light here. But yeah, it's kind of hidden. That's why I had to remove that air box. But I'm putting in, I haven't told you how much I'm putting in. I'm putting 5 quarts, and I got this information from my one of my good friends. He owns a shop, and he was able to look it up on some type of data of any car, and I wasn't sure of how much to do. He said it's 5 quarts for the drain and fill, and then it's 12 quarts if you do the full system. And I'm not doing the full system, I'm just doing a drain and fill. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm just doing drain and fill, so removing whatever I could that it's basically in the pan, and refilling it. Now, if you do the 12 quarts, that's pretty much for this dealerships to be doing that, the 12 quarts, but I'm only doing the drain and fill. What I have been recommended also is after you do your 5 quarts, you know, you're gonna want to turn it on. You're gonna be going down every gear. I mean, meaning park 10 seconds, reverse, neutral, drive, and working the same thing, you know, backwards. And you do that 3 cycles, each 10 seconds, back and forth. And I'll probably record that. I'm not sure if I am gonna do it that yet. I have the tendency to start working on it and I forget about stuff. I just kind of get in the moment. But if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment or subscribe. All right, have a good day. Good luck.